how to make glass fruit cutting viral ASMR videos. Hello everyone and welcome back. Now we all have seen a bunch of ASMR videos, whether it is cutting slime or cutting into soaps, but one of the really popular niches out there right now is actually fruit cutting videos, and those are hyper realistic fruits that are made of glass. It looks like it's like an apple made of glass or any other fruit that is made of glass. And I'm going to show you guys some of the slime videos we have created and some of the other cutting videos we've created with the help of Veo 3. And I'm going to show you guys how you can do this completely for free. This is one example video that I have created, and it also has some ambient noise. Then I have this slime video where we have multiple different types of slime, and the slime switches and then it moves forward to the next scene. So if you want to create those viral glass fruit cutting videos, just make sure to watch this video. Starting off, we're going to be using Veo 3. Now, what is Veo 3? Veo 3 is Google's AI model, which creates hyper-realistic videos, and it is super amazing for people that are trying to create some really realistic videos with really nice detail. Now, simply head on over to deepmind.google, and you can click on Try in Flow to open this up in Flow. Click on Create with Flow, and once you do that, this is going to be what your dashboard is going to look like. Now, here comes a tiny little caveat. The first month of Veo 3 is completely for free. So you guys can see on the top right, I've created my account and I have 520 credits. Google has 2 AI plans and they give you Google AI Pro for free for the first month. However, you can create 3 videos every month completely for free in Gemini using Veo 3 as well. So if you are someone that does not want to subscribe right now, then you can just avail the first month completely for free, and after that use 3 videos every month. Now, once you've done that, you can click on New Project over here. And once you click on New Project, you're going to proceed with creating your prompt. Here comes the really important part, because prompt and the way that you're adding your prompt is what's really important. Because if your prompt is not something that is tailored and is accurate to what you're trying to create, then you're not going to have those hyper realistic videos. And that is what we're aiming for. We're aiming for something that looks really real, but is actually not real. So here is a tiny little guide, and this is a prompt example. And I'm just going to copy this to show you guys what it's going to create for you. In a extreme macro perspective, this is the first thing you want to add: a flawless, crystal clear, and detail rich glass lemon wedge. Now, this can be any fruit. Let's say I want to create a glass pineapple. Rest on a marble slab bathed in cool white LED lighting. The camera captures the icy blue glimmers and crystalline textures on the surface of the pineapple. Each slow, deliberate slice produces a sharp crack, the sound of glass fracturing, followed by the faint patter of splintering edges and the hollow tap of a blade hitting stone. And then after that, you're going to add a otherwise quiet, echo-free studio and a rich ASMR texture. This is a general example. This particular prompt guide also has other ChatGPT options, as well as a general draft for this template. So over here it has object description, surface type, lighting style, visual effect. So this is like the template version where it has brackets where you can fill out your own fruit, vegetable, whatever kind of ASMR video you're building. Now on the top right, you can see the filters for which particular model you want to use. I'm going to be using Veo 3 Fast. It takes only 20 credits. If you want, you can also opt for Veo 3 Quality for the highest possible quality. Once done, you're just going to put in this prompt, and then we're going to wait for this to be created. Now, in the meanwhile, I'll show you guys how you can create a completely new video. And you're just going to take this particular prompt. You can just copy this. You guys can take a quick screen cap of this prompt and then just copy it as it is. Then you're going to go ahead and paste this in Veo 3. Now, if you want to create a different fruit cutting video, let's say I want to add a glass apple or glass shoe rests on a stone in sunlight. The camera captures the shoe on the surface of the marble or stone, and then each slow, deliberate action verb. In the action verb, you're going to add cut or cutting or slice. Each deliberate cut produces a sound type and description. Let's say because we're cutting shoes, produces a shrieky sound, the sound of glass cracking, followed up by another sound effect and then a secondary sound effect. I'm going to remove that, and then I'm going to create a background noise in the otherwise quiet environment or studio. And then once I have done that, I can proceed with adding my second prompt as well. You guys can see that I've omitted a lot of parts within this one, so it's going to be slightly different. Now, this was our first prompt, and this is what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like as well. Wow, this actually sounds really amazing. It honestly even sounds better than I had imagined because it just sounds so unexpected, and it looks like glass, but it cuts slightly different than glass. It doesn't cut, in the way that you would expect glass to cut. Now, the second one is slightly different, so it is a shoe rather than a fruit. This just comes down to personal preference on what type of ASMR videos you're building. You can build slime videos. I have a complete tutorial designated to AI slime videos, so you guys can check that out as well. And you can even create food videos with this because Veo 3 has the ability to create some really hyper realistic characters. I'll show you guys some of the characters you can create with Veo 3 as well. And we're just going to take a look at a few characters, and this is going to be, so you guys can see this is one of the characters we've created. It looks like a really realistic character, and you can place them in a ASMR studio for eating food, and they can be eating food, and that is like a huge market. The mukbang ASMR videos do really well on all social media platforms, so you can play around with those as well. Now, our second glass video has been created, and you guys can see this is a really nice video. Now, if I want to further proceed with adding cuts into this, I can click on add to scene and proceed with the next scene. You can click on this plus icon and then you can extend your scene or even jump to a brand new scene. And one other thing to note is that when you're extending scene, it's not extending any scenes. It's not going to allow you to use Veo 3, only Veo 2 has the capability. So if you want to create longer videos, then your sound is going to be limited to a few clips. So you might have to add repetitive sound or add some other sound, or you can just proceed with Veo 3 and instead of creating extensions of scenes, you can use similar prompts to create a similar style of videos and compile them together. Now, you might wonder, hey, this must be super expensive. Well, it's not expensive at all. Google's AI Pro plan starts at only $20 a month and AI Ultra at $150 for the first 3 months every month. And then after that, it goes up to $250, which is still a reasonable price considering you get access to over 12,500 monthly AI credits. So it's not something to miss out on. It truly does provide you with some really amazing value that you're not going to find anywhere else. You can even get inspired by all of these other channels available on Veo 3 to help you in finding other ASMR niches as well. I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to create your own fruit cutting videos using Veo 3. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out other videos. And if you feel like some other video might be helpful to someone else, make sure to share our videos with your friends and family as well. And if you find that there is something missing, I will try to figure out a way to integrate more accurate content according to your needs onto the channel. So make sure to tell me if you find anything missing. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.